Good afternoon, folks. My name is Kurt Hitzemann, County Court Judge here in Hernando County. You folks are here for your first appearance. The purpose of the first appearance is so that you may be informed of the charges against you. I'll determine if there's probable cause for those charges, and then we'll set your conditions of pretrial release, that is your bail or your bond. In most cases, you've had a bond set already pursuant to the bond schedule here in the 5th Judicial Circuit or the warrant which led to your arrest. I'll determine if that bond should be raised or lowered or left the same, or whether there'll be additional conditions of pretrial release placed upon you. We'll let you know when your next court date will be. If you'd like to have the services of the public defender, I'll gladly appoint the PD to represent you this afternoon. You do have a right to have contact with folks on the outside, family, friends, counsel. If you haven't had a chance to make that call, please let me know. We'll make sure that that happens. Finally, and most importantly, you're advised that you do have an absolute right to remain silent with regard to the facts which surround your arrest. I encourage you to do that. These proceedings are recorded. In addition, there is a pair of assistant state attorneys in the courtroom with me this afternoon. If you say something that tends to incriminate you, they will use it against you in the prosecution down the road. Now I need each of you folks there at the jail to please raise your right hands and be sworn. You all solemnly swear affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth. Outstanding. When you hear your name called, please step forward to the podium. Tiffany Receiver.
Good afternoon, Judge.
Mr. Brown, how you doing?
Very good, sir. Thank you.
Fine, Tiffany. Afternoon, Tiffany. What's your date of birth?
6/15/1981.
Tiffany, you're here on a warrant signed by Judge Toner. He found probable cause for a violation of probation. Mr. Brown.
If the court please, the warrant I've been advised says no bond and does not contain an endorsement for the first appearance judge to change the bond. Therefore, respectfully ask the court to schedule us for the first available Judge Toner date.
Okay. Right. The warrant does say no bond. I can't change that. I can get you back September 25th, next week, Wednesday.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Tiffany, you'll be back in court next week, Wednesday, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. If the court please, it's family business. May it be excused.
Yes, you may. Have a good day, Jim.
I see the tie. Tis the day.
It's the day. We got Michigan tomorrow. Oh,
Tennessee.
that's tough. All right. You bet. Barry Rooks. Mr. Rooks, what's your date of birth?
9/17/65.
Mr. Rooks, I got 2 counts of sexual battery with physical force. There's probable cause for those charges. As to those charges, you want to represent yourself? You're going to hire private counsel? Would you like the public defender?
Public defender for now.
I'll appoint the public defender. State what you got.
I like that.
Your Honor, he's already in on $50,000 bond on his current case. $50,000 bond.
And as I understand it, those charges stem from the same incident.
Same incident, yeah. So there's no need for an RCO. The detective just wanted to do a little bit more investigation before he came forward with these charges. He's got a case pending in Pasco right now, a theft case that I believe he's been off bonded on already as well.
Okay.
As for criminal record, we have grand theft. That's a pending case in Pasco. Resisting an officer without violence, same case in Pasco. There is possession of a controlled substance in 2017 with a probation violation. We've got resisting without in, let's see, 2017, unlawful use of a two-way communication device to facilitate a felony, and that felony being grand theft. Probation violation from a DUI, 2015. Robbery by sudden snatching in 2013. Failure to appear in 2011. There's a couple batteries in there. I know there was a battery in 2013 and one in 2011. Looks like there's one in 2009 as well. Dropped aggravated battery in 2009. Possession of a new legend drug in 2008. And there's some more possession of cocaine and drugs like that back in the early 2000s. There's some stuff in the 90s, but we won't go back that far.
All right. Okay. I'm going to set the bond at $75,000 on each count. Condition is that you not have any contact with the alleged victim. If you do bond out, you're subject to GPS monitoring at your expense. I'll have you back with your other, where these charges are already set at September 25th. Public defender will come see you before you go to court. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Is that Judge Toner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Anne Marie Arias.
Thanks, Your Honor. Have a good weekend.
You too, ma'am. Anne Marie, what's your date of birth?
4495.
All right, now we've got this violation of probation warrant out of Hillsborough. Anne Marie, I assume this means there's nothing left in Hernando?
Yes, sir.
All right, so we'll let them know that you're here and ready to go because the bond is no bond. I can't change that. I'll give Hillsborough 5 days to come pick you up. Doesn't normally take that long with them. But if for some strange reason you're still here in 5 days, they'll bring you back to see me, okay?
All right, I have one question. May
Sure.
I ask?
Sure.
In regards of, I have a hold for Polk. I was under the impression my lawyer brought those charges up in court yesterday to you and your attention. Was that hold supposed to be lifted, or is supposed to?
Well, you can't lift holds until you get there.
Okay.
See, so apparently I have no idea how they picked Hillsborough first, probably because it's closer. So you're going to go to Hillsborough first. When you're done with Hillsborough, they'll take you to Polk.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Pasquale Forcino. Afternoon, sir. Date of birth?
6687.
Pasquale, I got a warrant for you out of Pasco County. The judge that signed that warrant found probable cause for a home invasion robbery and a kidnapping and set your bond at $250,000 on each count. I can't change that. If you were able to bond out, you can go down to Newport Richie, find out when they want you in court. If you can't bond out, I'll give them 5 days to come get you. It won't take that long with Pasco. But if for some strange reason you're still here in 5, they'll bring you back to see me, all right?
Okay.
Thank you. And Richard Watkins. Afternoon, Richard. What's your date of birth?
10/22/68.
All right, Richard, I got 5 charges today. I've got a possession of methamphetamine, carrying a concealed weapon, 2 counts of possession of drug paraphernalia, and 1 count driving on a suspended license. Probable cause for all 5. As to those charges, you wish to represent yourself. You're going to hire private counsel. Would you like the public defender?
Public defender.
I'll point the PD, State.
Yes, Your Honor. He was released from DOC in June of this year after entering there on September 11th of last year. That was on a violation of probation, a possession of paraphernalia, and a introduction of a contraband into a detention center. Also, possession of controlled substance. It looks like there was 2 counts of that. Those were from 2017. He also had failures to appear in 2017, 2016, 2013, 1997, and then a battery back in 1997, as well as possession of marijuana. He has criminal history out of multiple states. The first one I have is from West Virginia in 2006, destruction of property. Then we have Virginia from 1995, a failure to appear in 2003, a contempt of court. He has some history out of Maryland, but I couldn't tell if there was any kind of convictions in that. In North Carolina, he has mainly things from the 80s and the 90s. We've got financial card fraud, possession with intent to sell cocaine. Looks like he spent some time in prison on those. Driving while license suspended or revoked, as well as driving while impaired. He's been paroled several times and parole revoked in North Carolina.
Okay. Richard, address I have for you right now is Vancouver Road in Spring Hill. Is that where you live?
Yes, sir.
How long you been there?
Few months I've been staying there.
Okay. You have a job these days?
Yes, sir.
What were you doing?
And I work for a lawn service
Okay.
company.
All right. On the meth, I will leave the bond at $5,000. On the weapon, I'll set it at $2,000. $1,000 on the paraphernalia, $500 on the driving. That's a total of $9,500. I'll have you back in court on the the 15th of October. If you're able to get out, make sure you contact the PD. If you can't get out, they're going to come see you at the jail, all right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's all I got. Jail, anything else?
No, sir.
Awesome. Thank you.